Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something really cool called the Body First Safety Plan. It's a special kind of plan that helps us figure out what to do with those feelings that sometimes get, well, really, really big. So, have you ever had a feeling that was so huge it felt like it just took over everything? Maybe a big worry that felt like buzzing bees in your tummy, or a flash of anger that felt super hot. It happens to pretty much everyone. And today, we're going to figure out exactly why our bodies do that. When those big feelings show up, they don't just stay in our heads. Our whole body feels them too. You might find yourself crying a little easier or getting mad in a snap. Maybe you feel like you just can't sit still. Sometimes it even feels like a tummy ache or makes bedtime feel a little scary. These are all totally real signals your body is sending you. Okay, now this next part is so important. When this stuff happens, it is not you being dramatic or naughty, not at all. What's really going on is your body's own little alarm system has been switched on. It's your body doing its number one job, trying its best to keep you safe. So let's dive into this whole alarm mode thing, because understanding this is the key. It explains why, when you're right in the middle of a giant feeling, trying to talk about it might not work just yet. The very first step is always helping our bodies feel safe. So when that internal alarm starts ringing, your body kind of goes into survival mode. It gets ready to do one of three things: fight, run away, or freeze in place. It honestly thinks there is a danger it needs to protect you from. And when it's so busy focusing on that, the thinking and talking part of your brain kind of takes a little break. And that brings us to the most important rule of this entire plan. I really want you to remember this one, okay? It's safety before talking, calm body before solving. We have to help our body feel safe and calm before we can think straight or figure out what to do next. Body first. So, how do we actually do that? It might sound like a big deal, but it's really not. There's a super simple 2-minute plan that can help turn off that alarm and get you feeling calm again. Let's check it out. Here it is. It's like a 4-step recipe for feeling better. Step 1, just come close to someone safe and slow everything down. Step 2, and this is the fun part, you pick an activity to calm your body. Step 3 is just naming the feeling, maybe with just one word. And step 4, you choose what helps you feel strong again. It's your own special way back to feeling like you. Let's zoom in on step 2 for a second, because this is where all your power is. It's all about choice. You get to decide what your body needs right then to feel safe. Nobody knows your body better than you. You're the expert on you. And here are some ideas that work like magic. These aren't just random activities either. Things like a big, tight bear hug, or pushing on a wall, or wrapping up like a blanket burrito. Scientists call this stuff heavy work. All that means is it gives your body some strong, steady pressure. And that pressure sends a direct message to your brain that says, hey, we're safe now. You can turn off the alarm. So beyond that 2-minute plan, you can actually create a whole toolbox of calm down ideas. Just think of these as your personal collection of superpowers for whenever you might need them. One of the most powerful tools in your toolbox is something you have with you all the time: your breath. But I get it, just being told to take a deep breath can feel a little boring, right? So let's turn it into a game instead. Check out these fun ideas. You could blow some bubbles, or try to huff and puff a feather all the way across the table. Or you could pretend to smell a beautiful flower and then slowly blow out a birthday candle. Just 30 seconds of a breathing game like this can make a huge difference. Okay, but what about those times when you feel like you have too much energy, like you're all buzzy and shaky inside and you just can't get settled? Well, that's another really important signal from your body. When that happens, your body is probably asking for some strong movements. This is when pushing against a wall, or doing more frog jumps, or even stomping around like a big, heavy robot can be the perfect thing. It gives all that shaky energy a job to do, and that helps it calm right down. All right, as we start to wrap up, let's focus on the most important idea of all. It's all about remembering your own power. First things first, please always remember this. You are allowed to have big feelings. Every single one. There are no bad feelings. It is always, always okay to feel exactly what you're feeling in the moment. You see, those big feelings, they aren't actually dangerous, even if they feel that way sometimes. They are just messengers, bringing you some important news from your body that something needs a little attention. And once you get the message, you can help that messenger feel calm again. The best way to get really good at this stuff is to practice when you're already feeling calm. It's kind of like training a muscle. Just spending a couple of minutes each day doing a strong movement or playing a breathing game. That teaches your body the pathway to calm, so it's much easier to find when you really need it. So let's end with this one final thought. Your feelings are big sometimes, for sure. They might feel like a giant wave, but you have to always, always remember, you are bigger. You are stronger than any feeling, and you've got the tools to help your amazing body feel safe and calm again.